Speak. What? No, I don't know anything about anything. I'm sorry. Take your time. Thank you. How kind. What? Goodbye.
Yes. Anya Herrick, dear Inquisitor. She's been named as some... Yes. As you...
Because I don't think with him around we're not gonna find anything. My sneak is really, really good. I can pump myself full of invisibility potions that give us 45 seconds of invisibility. With him around, I can't remember. Certain NPCs have a circle of vision. Most of them are decent and it's just in front of them, but I know some of them can have vision just kind of all around. Let's wait 2 hours. We're gonna try this one more time in the daytime. One hour at a time. Also, next time we go to Anvil, we're going to stop by Bruma because there is a place we have to visit. During I think it's Bruma. No, it's not Bruma. Oh, what is the place? It's the place nearest to this portal. I can't remember what the place is called. I can't open my map and look. But we need to visit there because apparently 2 NPCs who buy skooma can get stuck outside of the skooma den. And they won't. Their NPCs will get stuck there. So I believe it's because when they're making the game, there's ideas of them having some type of skooma related quests where you kind of break up skooma or you either help skooma routes. But for 2 of the NPCs, they never get put into the skooma gang default stat. So those 2 get locked out. They can't enter the area. And they'll just get stuck at the main door. Until you fix it, they just stay like that. it's outside. Fucking police siren. I could just hear a fucking very, very subtle police siren. It's like, I can't begin game. Yeah, I think we might have to wait somewheres, and
Hi.
maybe it's too early in the quest line. We'll come back to this, since we set him back so he won't die somewheres, because I could have seen him dying, try and follow us out. We're gonna do something stupid, and then we're gonna go close. I want to close at least 2 or 3, and then that's what we'll call it. Okay, we're outside the map. I want to do this for 2 reasons. Well, they kept the... God damn it. Say I love jumping on paintbrushes and using this trick, but paintbrushes can only get you so far because they have a weird barrier on them. So if you fall off like either the front or the back of it, you get stuck in like a fallen slowness type thing where you get stuck in midair and then you can't really control where you go. So a lot of the time, if you're jumping from paintbrush to paintbrush, you're kind of stuck with either you're gonna either jump perfectly on it or you're gonna not be able to jump at all. Greenmont silo needs key. Where is a door? The door somewhere is here. Let's do that. And then we're gonna go do some Oblivion gets. I'll probably close at least 3. I believe... could be wrong about this. I believe that one of the people we eventually talk for the main quest. I think it's the Queen of Bruma. Because I think she's the one that doesn't have a husband. Doesn't have a husband, because I think that is it's either that or Shadenhall. I can't remember which one, but one of them is the Grey Fox. That's their husband. Whatever the case is, whichever one it is, now I'm fucking lost my track. Ugh. Whichever one it is, I think it's Bruma. You have to close, I think it's 6 to 10 gates before she accepts the alliance to help us in the main story. We have closed 12, so we should be fine. We're going to close this gate. Our goal right now, when we're closing gates, we're going to close whatever gates are closest to the towns, the main towns. Because they're going to either be counted for a quest later on when we go to ask for help, or it's just one more gate that we're getting rid of. Also, Fingers on the Mountains we'll eventually return to. I haven't done it yet just because that was the one that I wanted to get full... I want to get Destruction to max so we can see if the Fingers Along the Mountain spell is better if you use a higher end lightning. I believe it does work that way. So eventually we can check that out, but... Well, something just hit me, and I'm guessing it's his Warhammer. It has paralyzation on it or something. Oh, he has Ring of Shock. We can grab that. It does a shock shield of 8% on self. Right now I'm trying to think if that's any good to us, or if we want something else entirely. More than certain we didn't have to do that loop, it was just... Okay, we should be getting close to the top. It doesn't take long to usually get to the top for it. I think we can still die to pretty high fall damage, so we just have to be very careful and not fall our asses back down to the bottom, because I'm more than certain that fall will kill us. We do have Feather on us, but I don't think Feather does anything for falling. I think it just makes us lighter on our feet. I think this said something about, when I was reading the journal, it said something about the more blood this consumed, the when it transforms, the more damage that transform one does. So the more kills we get with it, it should be fine if enemies just stop killing themselves on us. Because since we have such, we have like, it's like 4 or 5 different elements that I know we have somewhere around 80 to 90% reflect on. If it's just blunt damage, they don't really do too much, but more of them just run up, hit us, and then die because they're at low health because we just whacked into them about 9 times. We're not grabbing any more poison type potions because I'm not carrying around an entire inventory full of poison potions again. I know we just threw about 20 of them in our house. That takes care of another Oblivion gate. Okay, I believe we took care of both these Oblivion gates right here by Leowin. Both of these are connected, if I remember correctly. So we have already closed them, I believe. We're going to go around the back end of this. We need to go to Breville. Anyways, this is the one town that we need to go to free those 2 NPCs that are probably stuck in front of the skooma den right now. And then we'll just go around the map and close 1, maybe 2 more Oblivion gates, and then call it there.
They're probably just stuck in front of the gate.
You didn't hear me explain that?
No.
They're... I'll find out here in a second. There's remnants of some type of quest line where you would either shut down the skooma ring or you would help it. There's 2 NPCs that travel across the map to this place to get skooma, but for some reason when they're doing the quest line they never put them within the skooma den group, so the door's locked to them and they'll get stuck right on the outside of the door.
Nah, I just don't got money.
Okay, it looks like I have picklocked the skooma den before, so they're good to go. Okay, let's, more than likely I'll eventually start. I know we did Shaden Hall. I'm going to do one at the back. There's none around... There's none around there yet. We could probably do the 2 next to Battlehorn Castle. Skingrad has 1 here, and that's the closest. So we should be fine. I know eventually we have to head to one of the mines here. Actually, let's go close those 2 unless there's one closer to Anvil. There's one closer to Anvil, and there is. We'll do this one first, and then we'll probably do the other one, the other side of Anvil, and then we'll check in something in Anvil, and I think that's where we'll call it. Next time might be just closing Oblivion gates. What we're going to do is kill all the enemies outside because we do not want them alive. I will say I do agree with a lot of people. These Oblivion gates are very much to the point where they're just more of a nuisance at a certain point because a lot of them just copy and paste their structure. Like, I'm more than certain we've traveled up this hill once or twice already with the with this type of layout. The only difference is they've added towers, which I'm more than certain those opening up gates that we don't need to worry about. Like, I'll run into this one just for the hell of it. And we'll see. But I'm more than certain these towers are probably just for loot or they'll open up a gate that we can just jump around. This one call is Meat Harbor. Some of these might not even be active because I remember some of them being stupid like that. Look, this one had void salts. Yeah, so a lot of these we're just gonna skip because it's not worth it running over to it, going up it, and seeing what's at the top. That's why most of the Oblivion gates so far, I haven't done that, just because most times they're shit. The only exclusion to that is the Hatred Bow and the Hatred Mace and the Hatred Arrows, but those were a special case because you had to go through a cave system to get into a fallen tower. Most cases you won't find that. Most cases the fallen tower doesn't have a way to get into it. So that's fine. For right now, also I think we can, I don't remember where it is, but I think one of our houses we could actually go back and do a few things. So eventually we will go back and do whatever those things are. I think we need salts of each kind for one of the houses. I can't remember which one, but I believe that is the case where we can make the elementals, and they can. I don't know if they can follow us or what they do, but I'm more than certain the spire we can make the elementals. We're gonna just climb up this way, because more than certainly they're gonna just put us go through this cave. And then when we get through that cave, they'll probably just put out at the foot of the tower, be like, "Oh look, you're here! Isn't this a cool route? You had to go through all that trouble just to get 10 feet up the, like 30 feet up the mountain." More than likely, we're going to have to go around this and then see if we can climb up again. This might be one of the towers where we have to go through the cave system, but we'll only be able to tell once we hit the very top of this mountain. I'm guessing not, because I'm guessing these are on a path here. Looks like I guessed it. Big surprise. There's probably a cave system that led to this route. That leads to the tower, yeah. That's the only thing that sucks with these ones. They'd be so much cooler if you, even if you split it up and being like, okay, you're gonna have to climb to the top of this, but maybe the route to it is you have to go through one of the towers on the very outskirts and it leads you to here, or very long bridge. But I don't even think the longest bridges you see in here are the shorter plain ones where they're just bridges across the entire place. Like, I think there could be a lot of possibilities that they could have done, but when you put this many Oblivion gates around, eventually you just have repeats because you put way too many Oblivion gates. I get it's an invasion, but with the amount of Oblivion gates they put in, it's absolutely ridiculous. I don't think you need all these Oblivion gates. Because some of them are in just bumfuck nowheres, and you're like, why did you put an Oblivion gate way out here? This one is around no villages and in the middle of the wild. Why the hell are the Daedra invading here? We'll do the other one on the other side. I think that's where I'll call it. Because more than likely, my thing still says an hour to upload. but I have at least 4 or 5 videos I have put thumbnails for that come out today, the day I'm recording this. Let me go over here and see what the fuck this enemy is, if it's still over here. I saw the glow pop up. There it is. More than likely it's a mountain lion or wolf. It's a boar. We leave it then. Okay, this is the other one that's closest, and then we'll check the pirate area, the pirate DLC. Actually, we'll probably check the pirate DLC, and then we'll go over to the assassin DLC. If you don't know which ones I'm talking about, I will show you. I think I just killed boar because it was just in the area. That's an elk. That's an elk. Wonder how many Oblivion gates there are in this game. Because, like I said, I have never done a playthrough where we close every single Oblivion gate, so... Also, the other reason I dupe in that is it's so much funner to run like the wind like this and have such high hops, is just because Oblivion gates like this are so much easier to do. We'll check this tower. It's on our path. The other towers were kind of off on their own, so I was more reluctant to skip them. This one is on our path to the tower, so we'll grab it. That's what we'll probably do from this point on. If we run across a tower in the Oblivion gate that is on our path to where we have to go, then we will go into it. If it isn't, then there's lava under this one. That's why it's 2 damage. Okay, this one makes me interested because we have a fallen tower here. That's the only other one I'll stop for, is if we have a fallen tower in the Oblivion area, then I'm more likely to search out the area. Let's save real quick before we jump into this, because I'm curious. Curiosity usually leads to my death. That's what, if you guys didn't know, that's how I said I probably will die. In real life, is curiosity will lead to my doom. Oh. We'll be doing this for a while. think we can also sleep this off. It has to be this way. Otherwise, just lead to a loop. Oh, there's 2 of the salts. What, we have void and fire salts? I think what we need ice salts. And we have all the salts in. Okay, so it didn't lead us to anything. I kind of figured because most times, like I said, they won't lead you into those towers. The only exception was that one Oblivion gate. I don't want to say the one exception because I think there's other ones that will do it too. I'm only curious because there's a gate shutting this one off to the path. After this, we're going to say screw it. If there's a gate blocking it, we're not going the path. Eventually, I'm just going to buy an Oblivion map, and if it has a fucking Oblivion... If it doesn't have Oblivion gates on it, we're drawing every single Oblivion gate on it that we have, and then we're fucking putting check marks up on it. I would love a map that has every single location on it, so I could just start check marking every single Oblivion gate that we've done, so we know for sure. But I'm more than certain they don't have a map like that. If they do, tell me, because I will buy the map and we'll hang it up behind me. I'm more than certain. Let me guess. Dead end. Yeah, see, that didn't even open up the door there. Which is fine. Most times you probably wouldn't be able to jump to it anyway, so it makes sense why they didn't open. Okay, let's close the gate, and then I want to check 2 DLC areas. If there's a Oblivion gate near the second DLC area, we'll close that too. But otherwise, it's just going to be a lot of us running up towers. So if you wonder what is happening, that is what's going to go on here. Also, more than likely, the more blood this thing sucks probably does not increase the damage. I probably read that wrong. If I did, I'm sorry. I read that very quickly. I kind of skim read because if you guys didn't know, I suck at reading. Most times, I fall asleep at night with ASMR or people reading stories because it's so much easier for me to take information if someone is reading it to me than if I read it myself. So that's why I do that at night. Oh, it's also very peaceful. Oh yeah, I forgot to start healing again. Damn, I haven't seen one of these in forever. Wow, that's a lot of gold. Also, if we sold everything else, let's see if we get more than one. We only got one. think the only way you can talk to them, and that's if you can talk to them, is if you're fully invincible. Boy, let's start. You can't talk to them. Okay, we need to head southwest, right? We'll do this first, and then we'll do... We'll go check the dark one. I believe there might be a Oblivion gate down by there. If not, we're going to really quickly check Leowin.
Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
Let's see what they got. $4K gold.
Well met. Good day. Let's do. You. Be seeing you. Well. Only. There's
Looks like we bought all the spells from everybody in here, which is decent.
You've got quite the silver tongue.
Okay, one more place to check, and then that's what we'll call it. So it does seem like if you do kill with it, these weapons, they do become superior. That's good to know. So we have to hit a kill limit while wielding one of the blades. Yeah, it's more than certain. I think this does not have a Oblivion gate down here. Make absolute sure when we get down here. I'll check real quick, but I'm more than certain that we don't have any Oblivion gate nearby. Also, very curious why we put the... What are you looking for?
That?
Oh, gonna ride your bike.
I mean, Alexa, what's the weather for tonight?
This evening, you can look for showers. With
I guess I'm not riding my bike. I checked yesterday and it said it wasn't gonna rain today. I guess it's changed since then.
Probably also want to check Google just to make sure.
Here's the thing, Deacon. Even if Google says it won't rain, if she does, if either of them says it's gonna rain.
Okay. Better be safe that way with your bike anyways.
Oh, I bet it could resist the rain pretty well, too. I just don't want to have any risks.
Yeah. I don't think I have to cut that conversation out from Alexa. Because she didn't say where we live.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 1,000 more gold. Where the hell is our... I'm guessing he's still out on... Or he might be in one of the places. We never went by here when we had the vampirism.
Those are the characters. So no one really...
At your... Yes, ma'am.
Okay. More than likely, he's gonna visit the chest. Once he visits the chest, puts away whatever he needs, he'll then head out. See that bucket there? Give me 1 second. Let me take out my bow. See that bucket there?
Mm-hmm. Is that skooma? Or is it some...
Gold and other stuff. Since it's a well.
That makes sense.
It's one of the neat things I saw when I was looking up at secrets of this. 650 gold. Cool. Okay. The other thing about this place is there's a bunch of secret chests lying around. Like this chest right here. Potion supply. I remember where a few are, but not all of them. This one has a lot more secrets than the rest of them. I want to look real quick before we do probably... I believe both gates I was going to go check are both closed, but we'll make sure. I think another one is down in this thing. Yeah, so this has a bunch of flawless stuff. Second cache. I think the third cache is in the living area. Actually, now that I say that, I think I know where the third cache is. Also, I don't think this... I think it might be the shrine. I don't think this area has any secret doors like any of the other ones. I'm guessing the third cache is actually this thing in the shrine. It's the final stat cache. Yeah, that's not going to happen for a while. Present your honorable nature and you shall be rewarded. I think we kept this in here because I don't need it. Let's actually dupe it. I'm more than certain we probably duped this already, but I'll dupe it for safety. We'll leave this place and check 2 Oblivion gates. That's what we'll call it.
See, since I don't have the other earring orb on Mihawk, and I'm gonna make his orb, since I have the resources for it.
Yeah, Nurmru. I don't need it anymore, but I'll still collect it. Nurmru is one of the things you can't dupe. So, that's also, Nurmru quest is a fucking pain in the ass. Oh, you need 150 of these things? Oh, you can't dupe it, though. They might regrow, but I don't think they do. I think I just missed that one last time we were here. Has this recharged? Yes, it has. So this should increase. One of our stats. Okay, we have Oblivion Gate ahead of us. It's not the gate I'm looking for, but it is closed. curious. There's a Oblivion gate over here. If we look at the map, we have a bunch. Our best bet would be start from the bottom and work our way slowly up, just closing every Oblivion gate one after another. Looks like we closed this gate 2 in the past, which is good. What we're going to do is land. We're going to go check these 2 Oblivion gates down here. More than certain we close both of these 2. Also, if you ever need something to clean your glasses, take one of these. Ooh, just reusable, so it was I think cheaper buying a set of 12 than buying a set of 3. So okay, that gate is closed. More than certain, if you didn't know this, certain gates in the game, I didn't know this either, certain gates in the game are linked to each other. So when you close one, you close 2. I would say the one coolest gate there is in the game that changes the area is this one. That adds a bridge for the town of Layerwin. Don't think we can do the lodge. Yeah, so more than likely we're going to check one last gate. See? I think it's... I wouldn't doubt it if that's not the only gate that does it. I just haven't been to all the gates in the game before. Oh, we closed this gate too. More than likely next time we play, we'll just go for only closing Oblivion gates. More than certain, we probably didn't close this unless this is linked to something. It's not.
I'm peeking. I have the quick orb, hawk orb, and one of the earrings.
Well, what's the first orb?
The quick one for
Okay.
Beard. He's not high enough level where he'll use it. Alexa, top tall on.
Top Tall isn't responding. Please check its network connection and power supply.
Let's just equip the new weapon we got. Actually, we should probably equip the fucking... We just killed so many people with the Dawn Fang play, and now it's become superior. We might as well use it when we can. This will definitely be our last tower we're doing, because we got one of the annoying ones where we have to guess if we're lucky enough to get the correct bridge into the tower to then be able to get to the top of the tower. I'm more than certain we probably guessed the wrong one first, because this is the first one you come across. Yeah, so our best bet would be to... This might kill us. Is to jump to the lower door, because there's 3 doors on this level. This was the only door that was on this level, so more than likely... the middle door here will lead inside. So, this doesn't go up. It does go up. Let's go down and see if we can get to the bottom of the tower. Because most of these towers...
do go down.
You can get to the bottom of it, but... most of the time there's nothing at the bottom. Sometimes you get lucky and there's decent loot. more than likely this time there won't be decent loot. That's just another thing going up. Okay, so it looks like we got absolute shit. We got, what, 100 gold? And if I really needed gold, I could wait 7 days, and when my pirates get back, they give me anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000 gold, and my assassin, who comes back after a week, he gets me anywhere from 600 to, I think, 2,000 gold. Oh, that's a new spell. I'm more than certain that's a new spell. Okay, cool. We're eventually gonna have all of the fucking spells in this game, but there's so many merchants I've gone to buy spell, and then they have no spells. Also, I need to stop running away from enemies. I really need to get my kill. I think it's 12 kills per day with these things. So probably what we'll do before the end of this is, if we don't get our 12 kills through this tower, we will quickly run around and kill stuff on the outside. These most non-Daedric things do not take that long to kill. Okay, we just picked up a fucking Warhammer. We do not need a Warhammer in our inventory. The Warhammer weighs 93 pounds. We definitely do not need that Warhammer. What does the movement mastery spell do? Telekinesis 40 feet for 60 seconds on target. Didn't know that was a thing. Oh, we don't need that. More than likely, this ring that we just picked up, we can't put on. No, we can't, because we've already done a ring of the same kind. Can't do that one either, because we've already equipped one. Yep, done that ring too. Also, when you're closing a gate, sometimes you get lucky. This one probably doesn't have it. But sometimes you can get multiple sigil stones from one. It all just depends if the stone disappears or not. I've only seen it work on 2 or 3 of them that I've closed. I thought I closed about 14, 15 now.
What might be a thing that you need lag for?
No, it's not lag. It's I think only certain towers, because they tell the orb to disappear, but the orb doesn't fully disappear. Or it's either that, or the other reason was the other reason I saw was if it could be one of the towers that have multiple orbs in the same spot, because they were testing it out and then forgot to take the orbs away.
Or they accidentally put down too many.
Yeah. Oh, we've been here. This was for quests. I just want to run into enemies, get my 12 kills, and call it there. So I'm saying that when I'm crossing this river. You see slaughtered fish in here, we'll kill it, but more than likely, if we don't see it, there's a Oblivion tower right here. I'll kill on the outside if it tells me my stuff has been replenished. Hey, a bandit! Thank you. I thought you were going to kill yourself on me by attacking me. That bandit had glass armor on. Said you have work at 5?
Yeah.
You're gonna just let your account go and see.
Well, I'm gonna try and get it down as far as I can. Before I leave. And yeah. Because I'd love to get the other earring, but at the same time they upped the cost to $3,750.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
That's probably not happening anytime soon.
I'm at like 2,600.
But you can't craft it?
You can.
But they probably updated the,
It costs a bunch of resources as well. Like I think the most of a resource I have is maybe 1,000. See how much. It takes 5,000 of stuff.
At this point, my health is so decent where I can actually, in every tower in this game, I can get to because every stupid Oblivion tower in this game all have are all on a blank plane, but there's nothing stopping you get into that blank plane. There's no wall because there's just pits of lava. But if you have high enough health or have enough potions or healing, you can just get there and then just walk a plane. My bet is that one of the planes have something hidden out there.
What you should do, Deacon?
What?
Get as many paintbrushes as you can physically carry and make a walkway. Oh. Well, I wasn't paying attention, I lost, apparently. If I failed that, I was gonna go. I doubt it, but seeing as you saw me play this, I could see you grinding this out at some point.
I probably won't anytime soon. There's a few things I want to finish, but there's also stuff like this. I'm playing this only because I want to try to get back into groove of things, and this has been my in between stuff. Play like an hour or two of this.
Yeah, but sometimes you'll go for a few hours without doing anything. You just watch videos or grind other games.
I think Hades will be the thing I'll do tonight because I just want to get to prologue. No, so I am good. I'll do everything off screen after that. Also, I'm waiting for a video to upload, which I believe says it still has 41 minutes. I have had something rendering, but I got done about 30 minutes ago. Oh, great. Whoa. God damn it.
Wrong exit.
I think I took the wrong tower. That's the only problem with certain things like this where it's like, oh, good luck guessing which tower has the actual orb in it. Sometimes you might get lucky, like this one might have a switch to turn it off. Or maybe if I climb higher, I might find an orb.
Only 8 more days, Deacon.
To what?
Terraria.
I think I was in the right tower. I just found an exit that showed that I could get to the other tower. find out here in a second. Never seen a door. Oh, don't tell me. It might be possible. No orb. I was just thinking, I've never seen it done before. I could see them doing it where you have to take out three orbs to close a gate. I see. It's just the wrong gate. Okay.
Wrong tower.
Wrong tower. Hoping that opened up this path. Did. Should probably not stay on that. Because I could see the bridge saying, oh, it's actually not solid until it stops. Okay, is it this one? If not, it's probably that one.
Probably. Could you go into any of the towers at the start, or just one of them?
I think I could go into any of them. I just don't think...
Maybe the orb only spawns when you do all the fucking weird lever things.
My only guess is... You could go into the third one, but you couldn't technically get to the top of it.
Probably. That makes sense. Well, you couldn't by the means they
Yes,
want you to.
I could technically get to the top if I used paintbrushes, but the max I've used in a run is 20 to 30, and at that point you're saving every time you put down a paintbrush because you're falling a decent distance after you get about 10 up. And also it's just a pain in the ass to climb that many in a row.
Did paintbrushes weigh anything?
No.
Okay, I couldn't remember because I'm pretty sure I always had a ridiculous amount on me.
Which I'm curious now. I'm more than certain that they don't weigh anything.
Yeah, isn't the lowest weight a thing can be is only 0.1?
Yeah. Oh no, they do weight 0.1. Think 0.1 is the lowest. I don't think there's anything lower than 0.1. That's not the salts I'm looking for. Because I think one of the towers, if you have enough salts, you can make yourself the different creatures to follow you around. But I've only found fire salts and void salts so far. I think this should be the correct one. There it is. Oh, there's a guy out here. And he killed himself by... he hit me with electricity, which I'm 100% resistance to.
You wouldn't know that.
No, he wouldn't.
I don't think he would ever know that you killed him too fast.
You know what this is? I feel like I'm the Khajiit invading the portals. I love the lore of that because it's such a funny thing. We came here to invade. No, you are getting invaded by us. I can't believe it actually worked too. They had to close the Oblivion gates because the Khajiit just overrun the plains of Oblivion.
It's literally just like any Russian meme of, in Russia, this doesn't do, or you don't do that to this, it does it to you.
I haven't run into one yet, but certain towers that you can run into will tell you need a key to open the door. And it's usually off one of the people you find in said tower. Thank God. Thank God. I'm more than certain I probably have run across that ring. Let's see. Have I run across the Grand Ring of Light? No, I haven't, but that is fucking incredible. That is getting a glitch put onto it.
Does light have any effect on stealth or no?
No.
Okay. I figured not, since it's an older game.
It's just so if you wanted to not use a torch.
I think you don't really even need a torch that often. You have some hell those light places.
I think I'm not stealthing because they saw me run up the fucking staircase.
Oh yeah, you think you could hide after that?
Actually, where is it? Where is she? Nope. Oh. Oh, I know what happened. The invisibility potions have a... It's like if a person does detect you in the least common way, or if they were detecting you, it deactivates the potion. Or if you try to steal something, it has weird limitations on it. Okay, that is the last one we're closing. That's where we'll end this part. Let's just make sure this isn't a fucking Daedric. It is. Or rather, because once the portal's closed, they can't spawn here anymore. It's just good to clear them out so NPCs that don't have weird path and don't wander and get killed.
You just make sure that...
Yeah, I can do that.
Just check it every now and then. Also, I doubt you'll check it, but if you ever check the Roblox store or character store and you see that they have Ice Knight level 1, I need it.
Actually, I should check their Discord real quick because I'm guessing I have fucking 100 notifications on there.
Probably more.
No, I checked it last couple days, probably 4 days ago, 5 days ago. So it shouldn't be too high. Only 34. 25 of them are from that server.
What, did you check it like yesterday?
No, it's 2 or 3 days ago. Oh, maintenance update, 12 p.m. Friday. Also, my pills, I thought they came in today. They come in tomorrow.
Yeah, I still have to check if there's any more codes. I'm pretty sure I didn't activate the last code or two you sent.
I don't think I've sent the... There is one that I didn't send, but... I think the last 2 codes I haven't done either. Mark this raid. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like the video, give a like. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, I recommend subscribing to the channel to keep up with all the content. Otherwise, it's been Mr. Grizz again, signing off. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night, have a good day. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night. Wherever you are, just have a good day. Hopefully I see you guys in the next part, and peace. We're going to do a lot of Oblivion Gate closing. We're just going to go through the board and close everyone we can find, or anyone that we have found, because eventually we have to do it, and I think the time has come to just close Oblivion Gates. So I hope I see you guys in the next part, and peace.